Welcome to the pew.
Welcome to the pew and my crybaby tears.
And my Hanuta. People have sent us the most
all
delicious
over the
candy.
world.
We got this box of chocolate from Germany, including the Hanuta, which is one of my favorites.
Oh, look at the Hanuta.
It's so delicious. It's kind of like Nutella and a little wafer.
Show some more. This is from my friend
Duplo.
Yeah, now you have to hold it right so they can see. This is
and we got Knoppers.
My friend Kai and Stephanie in Germany, and who came to visit me in prison and everything. I mean, while I was in Peru, and and they sent me this.
Wow.
This is some of my favorite chocolate from when I was in Germany, when I was a kid. And then our other friends, Kirsten and Steven, sent a box of candy and all kinds of like popcorn candy and Skittles and things that Igor thought was for his birthday. And so Igor
selfishly thought
Igor ate almost the whole box before we realized that it was for all of us.
Yeah, actually it had mine and Ernie's name.
Oh, so now Igor's talking. So
after demanding and warning us that he would never
want to be named on the show. Now
he wanted nothing to do with it.
Okay, so now he's talking. Okay,
bit by bit, he's trying to wedge his way in.
I'm just gonna have crybaby. My mouth is feeling a little bit better now, so I'm ready to make it soar again with all the crybaby tears. Okay, so
chocolate soothes the crybaby.
What did you do today, Ernie? This morning?
Oh, I went to the Hudson River to clean up trash because next week is Make a Difference Day. So in anticipation of that, I organized a cleanup team at my job, and we went and picked up.
Wait, you organized the whole thing, or you were just part of it?
I was the main organizer.
Oh my God.
And Michael is so lazy that I couldn't wake him up to come to help.
Well, it isn't that I was lazy. It's that I needed to rest in order to...
to do the pew.
Yeah, in order to do the pew.
No, you look very rested.
Well, thank you. I feel very rested.
Okay.
So I don't know what you mean by that, but we're just going to keep going.
It was a great feeling, and everybody should go out there and clean a waterway, a river, a stream, because there's a lot of trash.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash. Okay.
Thanks for the PSA.
Okay, yeah, a lot of trash. So,
building up instead of tearing down.
Yeah, Jack Monster 3231 says that wants to know what music do I remember being prominent at my nights at Limelight. And Ernie and I were just having this discussion that
Michael at first said, "Oh, it's the same music as today," which I say that is not, because today's music is very different in its sound from back then, because you have to remember back then was techno and acid house
and EDM.
But the EDM from back then does not sound like the EDM from today.
Okay, can you please tell me exactly what the difference is between the EDM back then and the EDM today?
Well, I felt that the EDM back then, especially as DJ Kyoki played it at Disco 2000, it was very hallucinogenic. It was like
unlike today.
It was like tweaky and bloopy. And
unlike today.
And you heard all these like primitive sounding computer sounds.
All
with
different.
The acid house, it was like
all different.
And you don't necessarily hear that today. Today it's more, I think, orchestral.
Oh, it was orchestral.
Yes.
Oh, it's more orchestral.
Like even your song, What's In? It has a big sound. It doesn't have like a sparse, tweaky sound like a little robot is making.
That's a huge difference.
It's lush.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. Okay, so
he doesn't know anything about music.
Okay, so they want to hear more about Amanda Lepore. Amanda was. There's something funny about Amanda. I remember. Now, this was when I was using illegal substances, and Amanda. Well, she might not want me to saying this. I used to visit Amanda's house sometimes, rather late in the evening, we'll say, or early in the morning, shall we say, with sometimes people waiting in the car, shall we say, often to borrow money, shall we say. And then I would always pay her back the next day, usually more than I would borrow. I'd borrow like $100.
So she was a loan shark.
That's not what we shall say. She was a friend who I would go to visit sometimes late at night and borrow money and then pay back the next day my money. So anyway, so I would go to her house, and sometimes I would go to her house, like it would be like 6 o'clock on like a Tuesday morning or something, and Amanda would open the door like complete. She'd be asleep, but like she would open her door like fully done up, like makeup, complete makeup, in like little, you know, like with a little like a little like see-through negligee robe and like matching mules and like with little puffs on the thing and like nails done perfectly and smelling beautifully and just looking perfectly at like 6 o'clock in the morning, like completely like away. Like she says so that she would sleep like that, especially if she would bring a guy home, that she would sleep like that because she didn't want to freak him out. Like she didn't want to she wanted to be the fantasy. She wanted to like look beautiful when he wakes up in the morning. Which
So it's basically a 24/7, 365 fantasy.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like people say that's that's something.
That's
like
hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, well, people say that something like that is like superficial or something, but it actually isn't. It's like the most selfless thing in the world. It's like it's almost like a martyr.
Just like me going to the Hudson River and cleaning up trash.
But she's actually like a martyr, like martyrizing herself, like to be like everyone's fantasy, like working this hard just to be like perfect for everybody. I mean, that's like what she does.
All hail Saint Amanda.
All hail Saint Amanda, and that's all there is for today's pew.
Bye.
But we're going to remind you again to go and subscribe so that we can get
5,000 subscribers.
Yes, we want 5,000 subscribers.
Do it now.
Yes, do it now. Bye.